Hello and welcome back to Real Time. I'm Rima Sterrett, and today I'll be sharing some tips on what to do when a buyer fails to close. Selling and buying a home can be an exciting experience for both the seller and the buyer, but it can also be devastating when the deal falls through unexpectedly. In this video, I'll be discussing some of the common reasons why buyers of a real estate deal fail to close and what they can do to prevent financial losses. Let's go to reason number one. Financing falls through. Buyers might not get the financing they need to buy the house, likely because they relied on the pre-qualification process rather than asking for a formal pre-approval letter. Another reason why the buyer fails to get financing at closing is because they will let the pre-approval letter expire. Pre-qualifications. That's when the lender gives the borrower an estimate on how much they can borrow, whereas the pre-approval offer letter is when the lender takes a more in-depth review of the borrower's financial situation and credit score. If approved, the lender will provide a written loan offer for a determined borrowing amount at an agreed locked-in rate for a certain period of time. Now let's go to reason number two. Buyer's current home is still up for sale. Buyers might not have additional funds or credit to secure another mortgage while still paying for their current mortgage. Even in a hot real estate market, it is a gamble when or if the buyer's home will sell. Now, reason number three, major purchases or life events. And finally, reason number four, the offer was too rich. Mortgage lenders may decline a mortgage if the home appraisal comes in lower than what the buyer offered. Now remember, what the home was worth before the interest rate hikes may not be its current market value. So here are some suggestions to offer your client on how to avoid the pitfalls of buying a property. Number one, as a realtor, it's always a good idea to see the buyer's bank offer letter before preparing the offer. Number two, discuss the risks of buying a new property before selling or closing the existing one. Number three, suggest to clients to simplify their finances, reduce debts, and to speak to their financial advisor to invest their down payment until the closing date. And finally, prepare a comparative market analysis to inform clients of the fair market value of the home. So what happens when the buyer walks away from the deal? Remember, an agreement of purchase and sale is binding. Once a valid offer is accepted and conditions have been waived, your contract is firm. If the buyer walks away from the deal, it can have serious financial consequences for both parties. The buyer may be expected to forfeit the deposit and pay legal fees, mortgage carrying costs, relisting and recovering losses, if any, or other damages. So be sure to educate your clients that they can't walk away from a firm deal just by not providing the deposit in a timely manner or using the subject to conditions as escape clauses. Buyers must ensure they're entering into the agreement to purchase the property in good faith. It's also important to recommend to your clients to seek legal advice whenever possible to make informed decisions and understand the repercussions of not closing a deal. So thank you for stopping by. As always, if you have further questions, don't hesitate to contact your branch manager. See you next time on Real Time.